Now there's some people over here that aren't maintaining 6-foot social distance. I think we got him. Now, if you would have asked the internet what the best first firearm for someone would be, for years and years, millennia, they have talked about the Ruger 10/22, and I would have agreed for a long time, but not anymore. Today, I want to talk about the Ruger PC Carbine. This gun is honestly, in my mind, potentially the best first firearm for someone that's looking for an all-purpose gun. This gun is going to be pretty good for home defense, great for range shooting, great for teaching someone fundamentals of how a firearm works and how to shoot them. It's very easy to work. It takes common magazines. This gun, all in all, is excellent. And I'm going to break down a lot of the key features today of why I think it's an excellent option. Specifically because many of you, like myself, are based in California, I want to talk about this, specifically the California need, right off the rip. This gun is fully California compliant. I don't have to worry about any sort of assault weapon laws with this gun. As long as I don't throw a flash hider on the end of this threaded barrel, as long as I can just put a muzzle brake or leave the factory threaded end cap on it, it's fine. This gun is California compliant. I can use any standard capacity or higher capacity magazine in this gun, and that would be perfectly legal. This gun, honestly, you don't got to worry about it. Many people enjoy buying guns like the Mini 14 because it's that same aspect of, this looks like a normal rifle, this doesn't look assault weapony, and you're not going to have to worry about it being banned apart from an outright assault weapon semi-auto ban. And now, apart from a full-on semi-auto ban, this gun would not be affected by any of the current assault weapon bans. It would be very difficult, and I don't think that the current legislature has the cojones to really get it done. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about some of the basic features of it. It's got a very simple safety, crossbolt safety similar to the 10/22. You just press this button. If you see red, that means dead. So in my mind, when I say red is dead, it means that if you see red, you can pull the trigger. If you don't, you can't pull the trigger does not work. So if you see red there, the gun will fire. If you do not see red there, you cannot pull the trigger. Now, you obviously shouldn't be using that as your only form of a safety. You should always not pull the trigger until you're ready to shoot, know your target, what's beyond it, and all the basic safety rules. But this gun is very simple to work. It has ambidextrous controls, meaning that you could remove the magazine release and put it on either side, depending on if you're a right-handed or left-handed shooter. You can put the bolt release you can put the bolt handle on either side, meaning that you could charge it from either side, depending on what works best for you. It's very light. Anyone can pick up this gun. My smaller girlfriend can pick it up. I can pick it up. I can shoot this gun one-handed very easily. This gun is not so heavy that you wouldn't be able to get someone to actually pick it up and shoot it. I know many people that have a hard time shooting my AR-15 simply because that thing is so damn heavy. You put a 30-round mag in that with that heavy barrel, with the heavy light, with the heavy optic. It's just not as easy for many people to pick up. These guns are very simple. This is comfortable. Many people simply are more comfortable around a gun like this, which is why I think it's excellent for first-time shooters. You get someone that's new to guns, especially in an assault weapon ban state like California, and I think the Ruger PC Carbine is an excellent option for them simply because it's adequate for defensive use. 22, yes, it can kill people. Yes, 22 does kill people. Would I recommend it if you can afford and you can physically handle shooting a larger caliber? No, absolutely not. If you can handle shooting 9mm, which, as I'm going to show in a B-roll clip here, every time I shoot this gun, I'm blown away with how light it recoils. And as you can see in that clip, it's just so easy to shoot steel, it's just so easy to stay on target with this gun. I can shoot at 150 yards and just be pink, 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 and nailing steel because it does not recoil. From the factory, it has iron sights on it, but I just went ahead and slapped a primary arms red dot on that. I'm gonna leave a link down to this red dot or some similar options down below. You'll follow that link, it'll take you to where you can see that. But any micro red dot will work. This one has a 50,000 hour battery life, and when I give this gun to someone, I just say, hey, put the red dot on what you wanna hit, take the safety off, pull the trigger, you're done. That's all you gotta do. So for me, I just love this gun, and I think that it's a perfect option for someone that wants to kind of get into guns but maybe isn't ready to buy an AR. Because let's be real, not everyone is ready to go out, spend $1,000 on a gun, buy body armor, buy 10,000 rounds of ammo, buy night vision goggles. You gotta kind of ease people into the whole shooting, gun owning, anti-government control mindset. And I think this is the perfect gateway drug to getting people into what we do and what we like doing. I know you're probably asking yourself, Reno, can this gun be bump fired? And it's an important question that I think every gun owner with every gun needs to ask. And I went out and tested that today, and let's show you the clip.
Not quite.
As you can see, unfortunately, because this gun recoils so soft and because the trigger is so light and so easy to work, it's not really a gun that I would consider bump fireable. I was able to get some rounds off, but it was going slower than I think I could actually just pull the trigger, and that's not bump firing. So unfortunately, this gun does not pass the mandatory test of is it able to bump fire. So for me, I'm gonna burn this gun, I'm gonna cut it up into 5 pieces, obviously, because that's all you can do with a gun that can't be bump fired. Obviously, I'm kidding. This gun is awesome. Unfortunately, because it shoots so soft and because it is such a great gun, the downside is you can't bump fire it. And, you know, that's something that I'm willing to sacrifice in exchange for all the other great things about this gun. So this gun is actually a takedown model. So all you do is you pull the bolt to the rear, you press the bolt catch, rotate that button there, boom, gun takes apart. This can then be fit in a backpack. So I know many people, this isn't really a very useful thing, but me personally, I actually think of one main reason this would be helpful. For those of you that live in rural, or for those of you that live in very dense city populated areas, you know, you probably don't want to be running around with a rifle bag that's very clearly screams, hey, there's a rifle in this gun, or there's a rifle in this bag, come rob me when I'm not home. This can be thrown in any normal backpack or any normal duffel bag, lock it up, and you're good to go. You take it to the range, it's a normal gun, you take it apart, you can discreetly hide this in a duffel bag or anything that wouldn't scream gun, which for me doesn't matter. I live in a house, you know, I'm gonna be loading up a whole bunch of guns into my car and then I'm leaving. But for people that live in an apartment setting or people that live in a very busy city, you probably don't want something that screams gun when you walk out the door. So all in all, if we cover the basics, this gun, California compliant, very easy. You don't got to worry about featureless. You don't got to worry about fixed mags. It comes with a Glock. It comes ready to work with Glock magazines. Now it comes with a Ruger mag and with the Ruger magazine well installed. What you're going to want to do when you get this gun, go ahead and take that magazine out of the gun, take that mag well out of the gun, throw it in the trash. Nobody uses Ruger mags. Go out, buy Glock mags. If you have any normal standard capacity or high capacity Glock mags, go ahead and use that in this gun. Glock mags are the tits. I don't see the point of running the Ruger mags unless you are one of the weirdos out there in California or elsewhere that has a bunch of Ruger mags, but Glock mags are just so common, so cheap, you can get a hold of them fairly easily. Semi-auto, great for home defense, 9mm out of a long barrel. It's not the best. You're gonna wanna make sure that you get the right loads out of it. It's not as powerful as a 5.56, but it's like a 9mm spicy. It's like a 9mm plus P. It's just a little bit, it's got a little panache on it. So for defensive use, 9mm kills people all the time. It's obviously not 5.56, it's obviously not 308, it's obviously not a shotgun, but it'll do the job. Soft shooting, very easy to shoot. Many people that aren't comfortable with the concussion that comes with shooting a muzzle-braked AR would be much more comfortable shooting a gun like this because it's so soft. It's such a low pressure round that it's not gonna distract you, it's not gonna mess with you or other people around you. All in all, this gun I think is excellent for anyone that's looking to get into guns for the first time. I think most people kind of need that gateway drug, and I think when you give someone a 22, it doesn't quite get them going like many other guns would. And I think that this Ruger PC carbine in 9mm, it'll definitely get that gun feel. And you know what I'm talking about. You shoot a gun, you shoot a 22, and it's like, okay, that was cool, that was a gun, but it doesn't feel cool. And I think honestly, feeling cool and looking cool really is half the battle because it gets people excited. You know, I don't get excited about boring looking guns, but you show me something that's badass, I'm like, all right, I could dabble. That's getting me interested. I'm here for it. Let's talk. But you know, you show someone a 22, they shoot a 22, it doesn't quite get them going maybe, but you shoot this, it's the next step up. And it's more capable for defensive use. So honestly, I would think that nowadays, yes, the price is more expensive than a 1022, but this gun is so inexpensive. You can get it for about $450 on a normal day. It's hard to be beat. The Ruger PC Carbine, I think, is an excellent option. If you guys have any other sort of firearms that you like, that you think are excellent first-time gun buyers, or first home defense gun, or just a good general plinking gun, let's talk about some recommendations down below. If you have issues with your Ruger PC Carbine, or if you have anything that you don't like or that you do like about it, let's talk about it too. As always, have fun, be safe, stay dangerous, peace. Oh shit, yeah, actually, one more thing. Thank you to everyone that likes, comments, subscribes on all these videos. I appreciate you all. Thank you to everyone that supports through Patreon. It's been really cool to have the community that we have here. And if you have any ideas for videos that you want me to talk about in the future, let's have a little chat. Let me know what you want me to talk about, things that you're interested in. I got some things coming down the pipe. I'm probably gonna be slowing down. The past month, I've been kind of just throwing out a video every single day, trying to capitalize on my free time here at home. And I know that you guys are at home, and I'm trying to entertain you guys, educate you guys, because I know that I got a captive audience. You can't go anywhere, so what else are you gonna do but watch my videos, obviously. So if you have any recommendations on stuff that you want me to talk about, feel free to drop a comment below. I'm probably gonna be live streaming tomorrow, playing Call of Duty, maybe in the morning. I don't know, we'll see. As always, have fun, be safe, stay dangerous, peace.
Now, the most important feature on a defensive firearm is its ability to bump fire. Oh. I hit the fucking mag release on my butt, or on my hip right here. Okay, let's see if we can just do a hip. Now, we're going to attempt to bump fire this gun.
He's different. He's been apart forever.
Maybe?
Last sheriff was one of them.
Not quite.